And now on to another major story of the day. Former Deputy Chief Minister of the state of Karnataka, Laxman Savadi, joined the Congress after he was denied a ticket by the BJP. He is not a political misnomer. He served in various capacities within the BJP and in the government as well. His exit from the party and joining the opposition camp shows the deep resentment and discontent within the BJP ever since the party came out with its first list. Rebellions are plenty and could have political cost to it as the state is on the brink of elections. Will the BJP be able to control this implosion which is happening from within? First up, a special report.
From tears to defection. It's been a tumultuous 72 hours for former Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister Laxman Savadi. He was denied a ticket for the upcoming elections. He was eyeing the Athani Assembly constituency seat but was passed over for sitting MLA Mahesh Komathali. A miffed Savadi announced that he was going to part ways with the BJP. But before resigning formally, Savadi went and met the big guns in the Congress camp, Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar. In Congress, Savadi has got what he wanted, a ticket from Athani.
Definitely I am contesting in Athani constituency Congress party.
Savadi is a powerful Lingayat leader and was BJP's second most influential leader from the community after former Chief Minister B.S. Yedurappa. In BJP's loss is Congress's gain.
This is the only condition that Saudi is made is that he should be treated properly. With all respect.
Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai acknowledged the exit, but said it's business as usual for the BJP.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಭವಿಷ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Savadi's exit comes at a time when there is growing discontent among BJP workers and leaders after the party left out more than a dozen sitting MLAs to make way for fresh faces. But will the defections cost the BJP in the upcoming elections?
Well, will the defections cost the BJP and help the opposition like the Congress? But Laxman Savadi has a controversial past in the BJP. In 2012, when he was made a minister, he was caught watching a pornographic video in the assembly. He later claimed that he was watching the clip for educational purposes to know more about the rave parties because the assembly was going to discuss a rave party scandal in Bengaluru. He stepped down as the minister at the time, but the Congress had demanded that he be removed as an MLA, the same party which he's joined right now. But in 2019, he was rewarded with the post of Deputy Chief Minister in Yedurappa government for his efforts in destabilizing the Congress-JDS coalition. Let's also take a look at the BJP's growing list of desertions. There have been many. Three-time MLA and former Deputy Chief Minister Laxman Savadi has joined the Congress party and will contest from Athani. After being denied a ticket, Minister and six-time BJP MLA S. Angara quit politics and said he will not campaign for the BJP. Mudigere MLA MP Kumaraswamy too quit the party after not being given a ticket. He has joined the JDS. MLA Nehru Olekar, he's quit the BJP after not getting a ticket. He also claimed that thousands of BJP workers have resigned from the primary membership of the party. BJP leader Shekhar, he's also resigned from the primary membership of the BJP after he was denied a ticket. The list is long. BJP MLC R. Shankar too resigned after the ruling party ignored his request for a ticket to contest the elections. While the list is long, the discontentment has been growing and it seems deep. Joining us on the broadcast is Anand Gurumurthy from the Karnataka BJP. We also have Aishwarya Mahadev from the Congress party. T.R. Prasad Gaura from the JDS is also with us on the broadcast. Good evening to all of you. Anandji, coming to you first, taking a view from you. Laxman Savadi is not just anyone. This was a leader that you had got into your party. He was very crucial when the Congress-JDS government was brought down and the BJP formed its government in the state. His exit is a clear indication of a deep discontent within the party. How will the BJP handle this implosion, sir?
See, it is a known fact that people will feel bad when their name doesn't turn up. And this is known to us because we are a political party which has been in politics from a very long time. We don't like this part of discontentment that is going on, but unfortunately it happens because there are only 224 seats and we can only give to 224 people. BJP has done what it has always been doing. giving fresh people, people who are younger, a chance to work with the political framework of the country. And Mr. Laxman Savadi understands this, but yet he is unhappy with it. So no personal comments on him. As our Chief Minister has wished him, Basavaraj Bomaiji has wished him, we also wish him good luck. But at the same time, BJP is very clear of coming back to power, and we are going to ensure a development-oriented state politics in the coming days, and that's what we are eyeing at, and we are definitely going to win this election with a massive mandate.
But sir, if it was just about Savadi, I would have understood. I just read out a list of names and these are only just few people. Usually the BJP is one party which is known for internal discipline, for holding the flock together in controlling these rebellions. This implosion of sorts in many ways is unprecedented within the BJP. It also points out to the fact that somewhere at the level of leadership, the messaging is not the manner in which the communication should have happened, and the elections are so close. These are leaders, the disgruntled leaders who are joining the Congress and the JDS. They could benefit them at the last minute.
As I said, with due respect to all of them, it has happened in the last minute is maybe their complaint, but we had to release a list of 189 people and it was released. So it could not be like, we could have gone to them and communicated. They must understand that it is in the interest of nation and party and also in the growth of our country. So I'm sure they will understand this and start helping us out with whatever way they can. Otherwise also, it's very clear from our party side and from the Parivar side that it has to be like this in the future. We have to ensure that fresh blood comes into the stream and, the country moves forward in a faster pace. We are having many challenges across the globe as we see the technology is improving. Along with it, a lot of new things are coming. We cannot just hold on to only certain things or certain leaders and then say they are unhappy. So to keep them happy, we will keep them here. No, we cannot do that. If, all these people who are now telling against the party also know this very well. They are the people who taught us all this. So they must understand this better. And they should come back to the party and strengthen it further. That's all is my request.
Aishwarya, Laxman Savadi is in the Congress party. He's also got a ticket from the Athani constituency where he wanted to contest from. And this is the man who was also in some way responsible for destabilizing the Congress-JDS government. This is also a person who was caught watching pornographic content in assembly. He has a controversial past. So is it just electoral gains which is guiding the strategy of the Congress party and not the political ideas of equity and justice that the Congress party talks about?
Good evening, Anusha. I think primarily the fact of the matter remains that the BJP today has absolutely no value for those who built the party. Rather, they are prioritizing the people who they bought to the party, because Mahesh Kumtali was one of the people who was the MLAs that along with Ramesh Jarkiholi moved on to destabilize the government, who was our MLA, destabilized the government and subsequently became part of the BJP combine. Today, the situation is such. You cannot deny the fact that Mr. Laxman Savadi is a large Lingayat face in North Karnataka, one. Second, his treatment has been very shoddy. A lot of the BJP leaders, I must say Anand has been very gracious about it. A lot of the BJP leaders have been saying that he's been opportunistic. Oh, we did not want him anyway. No, you cannot deny the fact that he is influential, one. And second, he is very pained by the fact that he was promised a ticket after the by-election. He was consistently spoken about to be given a ticket. He was also deciding tickets for other people. So there was a clear lack of communication, or rather completely being sidelined in this case that has led to this situation. But he is not the only one. There are several leaders that to whom that this has happened as well. To the Congress party, we did not run after anybody. We did not pursue anybody. He came to us with base.
There were Congress leaders who escorted him to the airport and brought for a meeting. I mean, you can't say that the Congress party wasn't pursuing him. They were.
One second, if somebody comes to the Congress party and asks for a meeting, then obviously there are leaders who are going to bring them there. Let's not talk logistics as a point of who reached out to whom, Anusha, first. But the second thing is, when he reached out, his singular promise was this: I am a sitting MLC. And he gave up that. And he said, all I want is for one thing, that you bring irrigation projects and complete irrigation projects that you promised to give the people of North Karnataka, which I had voiced internally within BJP meetings that caused a lot of dissension. And today I want you to prioritize and promise me that. And then the conversation of a ticket happened. And there was no open forthcoming, we will offer you this if you come to us just because you're a dissident, was not the manner in which things have happened, Anusha. Today, the reality of politics is this. You talk about this one man coming over. This is the BJP party that is given a ticket in Chitapur to a man who is known to be stealing Annabhagya, or rather PDS or rice, and polishing it and selling it off, and is called Chawal Chor, and is Gadipar in his own seat. So there is not much that they can also say about it. But at the end of the day, we welcome Mr. Savadi. We also welcome people willing to take on the ideology of the Congress and work for the party. As long as there is no expectation that they will be accommodated and whatnot, he has decided to make the change, and we wish him all the very best in the Congress.
All right, I want to take off the Lingayat factor that you spoke of. He's an influential Lingayat leader. T.R. Prasad Gaura, a lot of disgruntled leaders from the BJP have also turned to the JDS. And JDS is known, at least in their final list, to give space to such leaders. BJP loss is your gain. What are the fortunes you're expecting in this big battle of Karnataka? And do you think that the BJP will be able to control this implosion, or there could be far more exits?
As a matter of fact, we wanted to come to power on our own, without expecting others to support us. This is the agenda of this 2023 elections. We want simple majority on our own, without anybody's support or we supporting others. The mandate now. So people are coming from to JDS from Congress and from BJP, that sitting MLAs. Today, 2-3 sitting MLAs have joined our party. We welcome them. And it is an added advantage, and they understood very well that JDS is going to give a good governance in future, because whenever Kumaraswamy ruled state of Karnataka, he ruled transparently with clean hand, and given a good program to the people, common people. They understood with Kumaraswamy we can sustain. So they are coming to our party. We are welcoming, and for sure, certainly 2023 will be JDS. JDS will come to power. Kumaraswamy will become the chief minister for full time, 5 years.
Anand Gurumurthy ji, the exits from the BJP and the manner in which the implosion is happening is making your political opponents far more confident. You cannot deny the fact that when it comes to the state government, there are multiple issues that have plagued the BJP, including the ticket selection. It took its own time, and even after the list is out, there are various people who are disgruntled. You might say that this is the run-of-the-mill issue. It happens each time there's a list out. But keeping in mind the political heavyweights and the number of people who are miffed with you, as it was pointed out, Mr. Savadi, Laxman Savadi is a Lingayat heavyweight. This is a community, this is a sect that each political party wants on its side. You cannot let this slip away.
See, basically, to tell about Lingayat community, even I am from the same community, and we have a lot of leaders from that community. We have due respect for the person who has left our party. We have nothing to say against him. But let me tell you, we have done a lot of research on this, a lot of survey on this, and based on that, the names are being selected. We are very clear in our party now. See, we have bought this from 2014, a big change in our organization, okay, because of which many senior leaders had stepped down and they had to move away and give opportunities to youngsters. This is something which the people have liked. And this is something the other parties must also start doing, because it is something which the country needs. The younger people taking over reins of things, and more younger people in the system also makes it more.
But sir, the opposition is criticizing you and saying you're bringing in younger people and new faces because your earlier faces have not been able to deliver on the promises, and people are unhappy with them. And that's why you have to get the new faces.
Not like that. That way, do you say the officers are retired at 60 age, and some lecturing profession people and judges are retired at 65, 70? There is a reason, right? Similarly, everywhere there should be some age limit and some limits, of how many times a person can serve. This is something which was talked around in the Indian political space from a very long time. Everybody says United States of America, the president is only for 2 times. After that, is not given an opportunity. But in India, anything can happen. So those things should change. Everywhere it should start coming. And BJP has brought that change in many other states. We have won with very big margin, and without doing survey, BJP has not done. People want it also. People don't want the same leader always being their representative. They want a change also. So based on this and based on the people's request and the Karyakarta's request, this has been done. So BJP has always been a party of difference, and we are doing this. And whatever you call as implosion and other things, it's not like that, okay? And all these leaders also will understand and come back to us. That is our...
while you talk about giving new faces and new kind of leadership, and similar things has been said by the Congress and JDS in the past, Aishwarya, there are various issues on which the Congress party, especially on the development agenda, on the corruption scandal, you've questioned the government, rightly so. That's your job as the principal opposition party in the state. But if the opposition is so strong on its narrative and the development agenda, why would you have to repose faith in a person like Laxman Savadi, who had ditched the party, who has a dubious and a checkered past, keeping his controversial activities that I just put out, just because he comes from a certain community and enjoys a certain sway on the vote bank?
Anusha, before I answer that, I just want to highlight one thing that, Anand spoke about how new leaders need to come in. There's an age of retirement. Apparently, it exists for everybody else except Mr. Yediyurappa when you needed him, and then you've decided to dispose of him. One. The second thing is, there is a simple thing. You say you're talking about a survey, you're talking about accommodating others, but all these MLAs that have spoken out have spoken out about being kept completely in the dark. Whether it was the Puttur MLA or whether it was the Sulia MLA, whether it's Mr. Savadi, whether it's Mr. Golihatti Shekhar, whether it's Mr. Nehru Olekar, who, mind you, has made allegations of 1,500 crores of bribery from the CM himself in Shigao in a case. All of these people said the BJP lacked the basic respect that if they were replacing us, we weren't known. One. Second thing is, Anusha, it's very simple. We have tall Lingayat faces ourselves. We are not denying it. We do not believe that the Lingayat community is any longer with the BJP with the way that they've shoddily treated former Chief Minister Mr. Yediyurappa. And the fact remains that it was not political posturing, that it was a leader of certain prominence. It is not only his caste, it is the fact that, the region that Kittur, Karnataka, the region that he comes from, also he has sizable influence. We did not go pursuing him. He decided that this was the change that he needed to make because he was deeply disrespected. Somebody said he's no longer popular. If you look at the rally he had in Atani yesterday, if I was Mahesh Kumtali, I would be shivering in my boots for the fact that was the support of the people that he's come from, and this was the advice of his workers. We cannot fault him. We wish him all the very best, and we hope for a party that is already on a way to script a legendary victory, that these people will just add to our margin. That's about it.
All right, Mr. Gaura, I want to have the last word from you. While the BJP may be facing the problem from within with various leaders quitting in, there's a problem which is happening within the family as well. And I'm talking about the Hassan seat, where within the family there has been a contest about who will fight elections from this seat.
It's been declared, by the way.
Sorry?
It's been given to Bhavani Swaroop, not Bhavani.
Yes, but we did see a family feud emerge out on that seat when it comes to the JDS.
No, actually,
yes.
Kumaraswamy ji already cleared to. It's not given to the family people. It is given to the party workers only. So that part is clear. As he promised, he will not give the ticket to the family people. Yes, given to the party worker only. So there is no question. It was debating from a very long time and he has retained his words that he has given to the party worker. So that is maybe that will be anyway. The result we have to wait for the results.
Okay.
So the issue of issuing ticket to the family people is no more questions. No, there will be no more. Family persons, only 3 people is going to contest. That is Revanaji, Kumaraswamy, maybe Nikhil who is going to contest. Only 3 people. Otherwise, nobody else is going to contest from the family. So, and definitely we are optimistic. We are going to win Hassan seat also.
All right, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. With that, that's all the time I have. Thank you, Aishwarya Mahadev, Anand Gurumurthy and Mr. T.R. Prasad Gaura for joining us on the show. Well, there's clearly trouble brewing in within the Karnataka BJP. Will the party be able to control in time, or this can have real political costs? With that, it's a wrap. Thank you for watching.